Hi, I'm David DiCerto with a Real Faith reflection on Woody Allen's latest effort, Magic in the Moonlight. I'm not going to review it because, in the interest of full disclosure, my wife was one of the casting directors on the movie. Now, Mr. Allen has never minced words in his mocking belief in God or pretty much anything beyond the here and now. This film is no different. Putting his barbed wit to use and expressing his disdain for faith and decreeing life meaningless and happiness an illusion. The story involves a British stage magician, Stanley, played by Colin Firth, who sets out to debunk Emma Stone's psychic Sophie as a fraud. Stanley embodies Allen's tragic nihilism, but I felt Mr. Allen was struggling with something here. Let me be clear, as a believer, I find Mr. Allen's moral worldview completely incompatible with my own. Yes, Stanley ultimately rejects the idea of a personal, loving God who hears our prayers. But one could make the argument that what he's really rejecting is the inadequate idea of God as a stage magician in the sky who grants favors upon request. Allen's cynicism here is tempered by an impulse towards love, beauty, and at least a longing for, if not a belief in, transcendent mystery. Stanley goes as far as telling Sophie he wishes he could believe. It calls to mind Pope Benedict's observation that there's a little believer in every atheist. It also calls to mind a story Pope Benedict was fond of, about an atheist who goes to a famous rabbi asking for proof of God. The rabbi responds, "I know you ridicule the Torah, but perhaps it is true." That perhaps haunts the atheist, ultimately breaking his resistance. That perhaps also haunts this film. I wonder if that perhaps haunts Woody Allen.